My name is Sarah Rutman, and it's a privilege to be sharing Torah with you from the Beth Tikva YouTube site in Montreal, with special thanks, as always, to Rachel Schlossberg for the beautiful graphics and to all of you for listening. These ideas come from classes by Rivka Siegel and Rabbi Philip Moskowitz. When you go out to the battle against your enemy, the Kohen shall speak to the people, and he shall say, Shema Yisrael, hear, O Israel. We say this every day in our prayers. This is the Jewish identity statement. Listen and you will hear that Hashem is always giving us messages. We cover our eyes to clear out all the confusion around us and hear that soft, still voice, that kol dmama daka that is always there. When we listen, we will hear Hashem listening to us. David in chapter 116 of Tehillim says so beautifully, I yearned for Hashem to hear my voice, my prayers. He surely listened when I called to him. Hashem turns his ears to us. Ahavti ki yishma Hashem et koli tachanunai ki hita Azno li. What does it mean to listen? Are we really hearing what the other person is saying? King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech, asked for a leiv shomea, a listening heart, not an ear that hears, a heart that hears, a heart that can compassionately hear the emotion behind the words. One of the greatest acts of friendship is really listening. That's what we do at a Shiva house. We listen, we show we care, and that gives the nechama, the comfort. Real strength is listening and not talking. We have learned in a previous Parshat that despite the fact that the children of Gad and Reuven are going to settle on the east side of the Jordan River and not go into Israel with the rest of the Jewish people, they are going to participate in any war that takes place. The Balaturim points out that generally, when we use the word we in the Chumash, we don't use the word nachnu, but rather we use the word anachnu, with an aleph. He says that there are 3 times where the Torah uses nachnu instead of anachnu. One is in our parsha, nachnu na'avor, we will cross and wage war. Number 2 is in the book of Breshit, when Yosef accuses the brothers of being spies. They say, kulanu bnei ish echad nachnu, we are all the sons of one man. Nachnu again, that same exact word. And in Megillat Echa, that we read on Tisha B'Av, we say to Hashem, nachnu pashanu, we have sinned and we have rebelled. The Balaturim says that these 3 lines are meant to be read as one thought. Nachnu na'avor, we will be successful in our military battles that we wage along the way. Why? Ki kulanu bnei ish echad nachnu, because we are all united. We all have the same Father. That's why we will be successful. And if we don't learn that lesson, then nachnu pashanu, then we will have sinned. For 2,000 years, Hashem has been giving us the formula. Hashem made it clear over and over again that we simply have to learn to get along. In fact, the entire 6 books of Mishnah concludes with the following teaching. Hashem did not find a vessel to hold blessing for Israel other than peace. As it says in Tehillim chapter 29, Hashem gives strength to his nation. Hashem should bless his nation with peace. The only vessel Hashem finds for blessing is peace. It holds all the blessings. The goal is not only to say the words of Tehillim, but to live them. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. We are all part of one unit. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brothers also to dwell together.